I came to work that fateful day and climbed my ivory tower. I had the whole place to myself at such an early hour, and I was psyched and prepped and primed and pumped as I could be to have the whole day set aside for methodology. I'd posed myself a problem of a stimulating nature that had to do with object-oriented nomenclature and with modeling and diagrams and all the sorts of stuff of which a real methodologist can never get enough. I whiled away the morning thus in quiet contemplation, never dreaming that the afternoon would bring my ruination. I was happy and contented, in a state of thoughtful bliss, yet each hour drew me nearer to the edge of the abyss. At 3 o'clock, the phone rang, and a voice said, "Got a minute? We've got an opportunity. We need your help to win it. We make our best and final pitch at 5 o'clock today, and we need a methodologist to back up what we say. Now, we've set their expectation that our dates will be aggressive, and we've also made assurances our rates won't be excessive. It's a handsome proposition, and they'll probably agree, but just in case, we're promising flawless delivery." With gloomy pessimism, I reviewed what he'd proposed, and it was even more outrageous than I had supposed. His little 3-month project could go on and on for years as a runaway disaster that would ruin our careers. No doubt you can appreciate my sense of consternation. Perhaps you found yourself trapped in a similar situation with a guy like this who deals with all his problem by assuming that the rest of us will bail him out with efforts superhuman. Now, as all my friends can tell you, I'm a reasonable kind, though perhaps a touch dogmatic. I've been known to change my mind. But it makes me so darn angry that I mix my metaphors when we let foxes in the henhouse put the cart before the horse. Sad to say, the patient didn't like my diagnosis. He told me I should cram it in the orifice that's closest. He said, "You know your problem. You lack flexibility." So I told him, "You be flexible. Just leave this all to me." And then, methodically, I wrung his neck. Methodically, I slew him. Methodically, I dug a 6-foot hole wherein I threw him. But then, in mounting horror at the havoc I had wrought, I covered up my traces in the hopes I'd not get caught. Alas, my hopes were unavailing, for I'd leaped before I'd looked. It seems that there were witnesses, and so my goose was cooked. Of course, I'd had no plan, you see, so I was bound to fail. Indeed, the cops came round that night and hauled me off to jail. Now, there was method in my madness, but 'twas madness all the same. Yet when I pled insanity, the judge denied my claim. He glowered fiercely at me in his most judicial manner and growled, "You're not crazy, just a lousy project planner." Life isn't all that bad in my new home on Cell Block D. At least I have the time to sit and ponder quietly and work out, step by careful step, just how I will break free. I expect I'll soon perfect my exit methodology. Gotta go.